If you're a Filipina and you're thinking about dating a foreigner with the view to a long-term relationship, then you really need to stop right now and think hard whilst I explain a few things to you about us foreign men. We always hear about Filipina love scammers on YouTube, but rarely hear anything about foreigners who love scam Filipinas. So I thought it high time to turn the tables here and point out some true facts that hopefully some Filipinas will pay attention to and be more careful. It's a shame that some Filipinas will rush quickly into a relationship with a foreign man before she's even met him in person. Mostly this takes place over the internet, either on Facebook or on dating sites. But just quickly, if you're new to the channel, I offer you a warm welcome and invite you to subscribe and press the bell notification so you don't miss out on any future videos. Now, whilst there are many decent foreign men out there looking for a Filipina to be in a serious relationship with, there are also many men who aren't what they say or aren't what they may seem. Many Filipinas are very trusting people and they want to see the best in everyone. But the sad thing is this can be a big mistake for a Filipina when searching for a foreign man. I'm sure most of you have heard about many foreign guys who come to the Philippines as what we call a sexpat vacation, which simply means they go to the Philippines to sleep with as many women as they can. For these guys, it allows them to live out their fantasies that they couldn't do at home, as many of these guys may even be married with a family. Now, I won't say much about the sexpats in the Philippines in this video, as I'll have a video coming up shortly on this topic. But I point it out here because if you think about it, this industry in the Philippines is huge. But what's even a bigger issue is that there are many more foreign men who seek out a Filipina online who are only looking to play games with the Filipina. Like the sexpats, many of these guys are married with kids at home. They'll see you as a way to get their thrills online, and they'll lie to you and tell you that they're single and looking for a genuine relationship. They'll most likely have video calls with you from their office at work, or more commonly at home in a private room while his wife and kids are asleep. These guys will play on the fact that they know some Filipinas are very keen to find a foreign man to start a new life with, and they know once he gains the Filipina's trust, she'll do whatever he wants on camera. He'll start off by being rather flirty, and within a short period of time he'll be asking for topless or nude pics, or even skip straight away to having you do explicit things on video, which he'll most likely be recording so he can share this with his friends or post on certain websites. As I say, these guys are selfish and they won't think of you or your feelings in any of this. Make no mistake, to them, you're only their amusement and a plaything. That's how twisted these guys really are. So all Filipinas who are looking for a genuine man to be in a relationship with need to take their own responsibility to ensure these non-genuine guys don't hurt or embarrass you or your family in any way. Remember here, if you're giving him compromising pictures or videos, then he can use that against you as a form of blackmail with your family or employers. Now, I'm not saying he'll try and blackmail you to get money, but more so to keep doing what he wants so he can possibly sell off the pictures and videos around the world. These sorts of guys will tell you that if you don't do what he wants and keep doing it, then he'll pass these pictures and videos off to her family and employer, which of course for most Filipinas will be totally devastating, and he knows it. I tell you this information not to scare you off from finding a foreign man, but more so to help you to be aware of what some foreign guys are doing with no regard for you or your welfare. Knowing these men are out there will help you to be extra careful and not to race fast into a relationship before getting to know this guy much better. These guys work in a very similar way to the Filipina Love Scammers, and that is they'll want a Filipina who will quickly give him what he wants. So most likely within the first few conversations, he'll be talking more intimately with you and asking you to do these explicit things that we spoke about before. You can be very sure Filipinas who rush in fast and believe everything the man is telling him are at high risk of falling victim to such unscrupulous men. And I'll tell you that if he's not getting what he wants rather quickly, then he'll be sure to move on to another Filipina who won't be so careful. Simply, to him it's a numbers game. So if you've been chatting to a foreign man who may have asked you to do some of the things that we've spoken about here in this video, and you refused, and then you never heard from him again, now you know why, and be thankful that you dodged a bullet. Some other things that you can do to protect yourself is really much the same things that I suggest to foreign guys to avoid Filipina Love Scammers, which, by the way, you can check out the playlist on my channel. Whilst you're getting to know him, if he acts inappropriately, then cut off all communications with him instantly. And equally, be sure to pay close attention to what he's telling you so you can see if his story changes over the days and weeks. If he's not offering much information about his life, then this should be a red flag for you to be very careful. Be sure to look at his body language as he's talking to you. Look and see if you believe what he's saying, and of course, if your gut feeling or intuition is telling you something isn't right with this guy, then be sure to move on. The problem, as I see it, for many Filipinas who get caught out by such men is that they're almost desperate to have a foreign boyfriend for a variety of reasons. It could be they fear getting older and having no man to have her family with, or it could be they desperately want a more secure life. But be sure not to sacrifice yourself to these type of men because of your lack of patience to find a genuine foreigner. Yes, indeed, patience is the key here, and you need to know that you'll most likely come across non-genuine men as I've described in this video. You can be sure for you it's also a numbers game, but in the end, if you're careful, patient, and know the red flags to look out for, then you'll be protecting yourself, and in the end, you'll have a chance of finding happiness and love with a decent and genuine foreign man. One last tip I'll give you is to search on a reputable dating site, which I recommend Christian Filipina, where you can create your free account via my affiliate link in the pinned comment. For Filipinas, you won't need to pay a fee, and you can be sure that you'll find many genuine men there because they do pay a reasonable amount to find a genuine Filipina. Just be sure to put in some good profile information and also include 5 or 6 natural pictures to increase your chances of success. If you're looking for more videos on having a relationship with a foreigner, then be sure to check out my playlist on screen now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.